Good evening.
Hey, good evening. How are you?
I'm doing well. Shall we get into today's interesting history lesson?
Of course, I can think of nothing better to do this evening, so please take it away.
All right. So we're picking up about 100 years after our last fight. A lot has happened to Rome since then. They now firmly control most of the Mediterranean. They've defeated Hannibal. They have conquered the Seleucids. They have put down Perseus and the Macedonians, and they control most of the area surrounding the Mediterranean. So this has caused a huge influx of wealth. But at the same time, it has cost them dearly in manpower. As is sort of the case in situations like this, the rich have become richer and the poor have become poorer, creating a huge social divide in Roman society. Additionally, as Roman wealth expands, more poor people lose their land. And that has the unfortunate side effect of impacting the legions, because only a landowner can be a legionnaire. So the legions themselves are starting to feel the weight of all these constant battles. Meanwhile, far to the north, in what's called the Jutland Peninsula, a Germanic tribe begins to migrate south. Probably because of harsh weather conditions or maybe flooding. No one really knows for sure. But this tribe moves south into what's now modern-day Germany. As they move, they fight and meet other tribes of Germanic barbarians, and this thing grows and swells. And they move through southern Europe until they get to the Alp region, and then move across the Alps and come into contact with some of the Gauls that had previously been fighting and are now at peace with the Romans. The Gauls appeal to Rome for help against this invasion of barbarians, and Rome sends a general. At first, he negotiates with this horde and then tries to ambush them and wipe them out. He himself is wiped out. This horde continues towards the west, towards southern France, which in this time is called Gallia Nabernosis. And there in the French region, these Germanic tribes battle the Gauls there. And that goes on for quite a while. While that's happening, Rome is distracted with a new war in northern Africa, the Girgantine War. And their most accomplished general, Gaius Marius, is down there leading that war after a smaller force of Numidians defeats a larger Roman force. Because again, this legion is no longer the legion it used to be. It seems to be susceptible to bribes and corruption. So the Numidians are bribing Roman generals to throw fights and lose battles. So Gaius Marius goes down there to sort that. In the meanwhile, two more Roman armies try to take out this Germanic tribe problem and fail. The latest ambush takes out over 10,000 Roman legionnaires. And at this point, Rome's getting pretty worried about these Germans. So they raise an 80,000 strong army to deal with this. Now, the leader of this army is Gaius Malleus Maximus, but he is of common blood. He's what's called a novo homus. He's a new man. So basically, it's the age-old issue between new money and old money. Because while he is the general of the army, his second in command is Quintus Servilius Caepio. And he is very much old money. He is that perfect confluence of privilege, ego, and mediocrity that's going to sink this entire battle. He is so resentful of being put under a commoner that he keeps his army separate from the main army. He doesn't even want to follow his orders. Once these two Roman, at this point, separate armies catch up to the German tribes, they get to them in southwestern France, sort of like the Bordeaux region in modern times, and they cross the Rhone River. And they split into two camps. The main camp of Maximus is down towards the south, and the river basically forms like a triangle. The river is an L, And the Germans are against a mountainside, which is sort of the hypotenuse of the triangle. And Maximus's army is down south in that crux, while Caepio's army is on the other side of the river, up a bit. Maximus opens up negotiations with these Germanic tribes and their king, Boiorix, and he's just like, look, all we want to do is we're just looking to move south. We want to go down into Hispania. We don't really want any trouble with Rome. So as they're negotiating, Caepio kind of gets it stuck in his craw that Maximus might win whatever fight breaks out between these two forces. So Caepio hastily gathers his men, and then the age-old war cry rings out across the battlefield. Zero dragons! Caepio charges. His entire army charges across the battlefield and into a wood chipper, essentially, and they just get wiped out by that Germanic tribe. The Germanic tribe, incensed and feeling betrayed, then turns and charges at Maximus's army. Maximus's army is pinned against the river, and they've got nowhere to go, and they have just watched half of their army just get butchered, and they are in shock. The Germans overrun them, slaughter them all, keep on going, slaughter their camp and all their camp followers too. A few people survive, including, oddly enough, Caepio, probably because he was leading from that age-old position from the back, so he gets away and gets back to Rome. But enough other people get away too that the truth gets out of what Caepio did here. After this battle, the Germans, true to their word, most of them start migrating towards the southwest, towards Hispania. But the rest of the tribe still kind of hangs around and will cause some problems later. Now, our buddy Caepio here, luckily he does not get away with what he did there. He eventually is tried and found guilty. He is stripped of his Roman citizenship. He is forbidden fire and water within 800 miles of Rome. He is fined 825,000 pounds of gold, and he is forbidden to see or speak to his friends and family until he has left for exile. Eventually, no one's quite sure what happens to him in the end. He might have died in prison, or he might have been executed. But regardless, his foolish actions pretty much doomed this entire army, and this is the greatest Roman defeat in history, even outshadowing Hannibal's victory at Cannae. And there you have tonight's story.
I was wondering how we were going to work the stuck in his craw a little bit into the story. If you didn't, I was going to, so that was a perfect use of that tonight. But that sounds like exactly the kind of hasty attack that one would expect from someone trying to show his upward mobility and outshine his co-conspirators in the Roman armies. I've got the War Council opened up, and I think this one is going to be a knockdown, drag out. Everything that that story seems to have promised. I, Patrick, will be taking the Germanic tribes for the first game. Peter will take the Roman armies. I will get 5 command cards, and my 2 leaders are King, I think you said it was Boiorix and Teutobod, and I will get 5 command cards. Peter will get Quintus Servilius Caepio, and he will get 4 command cards to show, I guess, his inability to command with any kind of respect. And you will get to move first, as we heard from the sound. Tonight is a 7-banner game, so it could go short, it could go long. I think it's, well, we'll talk about my thoughts here in a moment. The only special rules are that the Rhone River over here, the river hexes are completely impassable, so that turns off a very small part of the board there on that flank. And any Germanic tribe that touches one of those 2 camps down there, and we can review the camp rules momentarily, but either one of those, as long as there is a Germanic tribe member on one of those, then they will get a temporary victory banner. They don't get 2 for both of them. It's just either or both only gives them 1 temporary victory banner. Obviously, having 2 units on each, then would prevent you from losing that. So it's a good way to secure the entire camp. I guess showing the loss of all of the quote camp followers. I love seeing that in all of the historical records, because that is such a widely variable descriptor of the people in and around the camp. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We don't have to worry about the optional setup here. We are using the gray blocks because this is the pre-Marian guidelines, so this is the old style Roman blocks. They will go when we move ahead a little bit. We will start using, I believe, the red blocks for the Romans, which represent after Marius comes through and does all of his adjustments and reconfigurations of the Roman armies as a result of a lot of this and Caepio's big failure. My thoughts, just to kind of open this up, I was ecstatic to see that line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 warrior units there for the Germanics. That's awesome. They are just crying out to be used in a hairy and erratic fashion.
That's a wood chipper.
That is the wood chipper, right? It makes up for the fact that they only have the leaders on the flanks, so I think that strong center is going to be obviously card determinant, but that could be a lot of fun. And I put the name there, I put the label of Gaius Maximus on there in honor of that Roman general that we didn't have named, but we'll just say that he was here taking part in this as well. The Romans do have the 2 heavy legions back there. It will be seen yet if they can bring those to bear. And yeah. What are your thoughts before we get started?
Yeah. Honestly, looking at this, I really thought we were doing the second half of this fight. This was the Germanic charge into Maximus's army. I didn't realize this was actually Caepio's charge into their army, right. Especially with the camps being there. Right. So yeah, historically, both of these generals are in separate armies and not in the same fight. But it is a game, and we're betting history just a little bit here. This looks like, I mean, yeah, there are a few medium and heavy units in there, but I think the Romans are going to have a tough way to go. And I've been actually thinking about this fight this week and how I'm going to approach it. So hopefully I'll use a bit of strategy for a change, as opposed to just charging with my cavalry and seeing how I can get lucky or not.
Yeah, who are we kidding? It is going to end up as a slobber knocker, as we have seen once and again. But you get to go first, so I will let you draw your 4 cards first, and then I will grab my 5. Alright, and here are my 5 cards. And as always, good luck.
Good luck. Alright.
Two units in the center. And I think we'll bring these 2, and we'll just move each of them forward like that. Alright. Back to you. And we'll do 4 units on my left. Let's see if we can't start with an initial probe of things here. Do those 4. So we have some slinging to do and throwing. Start with the light cavalry here against your light. We got 1 die. I'm getting nothing. Then moving on down the line. Same target. Nothing. And finally, nothing. Wood that I've been throwing at heavies. Alright, back to you.
So that is 4 light troops. Oh, that is going to be 4. They didn't move, so they'll get 2 dice for their javelin throws. And get nothing. 2 dice from there. Oh, there's a hit.
A hit. All right. Also activate our light troops.
Quite a few more than I have, though.
4, 6. All right, we'll do those. We'll have come down like that. That. And like so. All right. So we will get, start here, go against your lights. What would you like to do?
So if they evade, they would have moved 2, right?
Correct.
Then I will stand.
All right. So here's 2 dice. And we got a hit.
2 dice back at you. A hit as well.
And
Giving as good as they got.
that's right. And then this one will attack the same unit. You have another option, of course.
Stand.
All right. Here's 2 dice. And nothing.
And 2 dice back.
A
A hit and a retreat.
hit and fall back. 2. No. Oh, yeah, 2. All right. And then these guys over here can just throw 1 die at your auxilia. And they will get a hit.
Mm.
All right. And that is my turn.
You don't want to do anything with that light cav?
I do not want to attack that medium cavalry, so that would be bad.
That would be bad.
That would be bad, right? I'll leave it to you. All right. I am done. I'm drawing my card.
All right. So as a mounted unit, you receive no protection.
No protection whatsoever. Right. So I am simply going to evade that.
All right. So as fighting out of the camp, I'll roll 1 fewer die. So this will only be 4 dice. So here we go. 4 dice. No green circles.
So we will evade to
That would have been a hasty retreat.
Yes, it would.
And that would have wiped you out.
So I will lose that block.
And they will advance. Hold that camp.
Okay. I think we will take this opportunity to use our Clash of Shields.
Mm.
And just these 2 currently. And let's start with this one here. Against that unit with 4 dice. He has nowhere to run, but he does have leader support behind him, so we'll see if we can knock him out. 4 dice. And we get 1 hit.
2 dice back.
Send them
A
back.
retreat.
Alright. And then finally the light cavalry will go against the same target with 4 dice. Here we go. And nothing for their troubles.
And 2 dice back there.
Okay.
Leader hit.
1 hit. Alright. That is all.
Well, I only have 2 mounted units. All right, so over here, light cav will go against your light skirmishers.
All right, we'll stand.
2 dice. And get a hit.
Crafty horsemans. And 2 dice back. Ooh! Send them packing! 4 hexes. This one we will definitely evade.
Okay. 3 dice. Good evade.
That was a good card, so I'm going to copy that card.
You have quite a few more mounted forces than I do as well.
I do. So, there we go.
5, and your command is 6.
Okay. So I think we will start with the medium against your light. And they will get 3 dice plus leader bonus. And finish them off. And they will advance and battle against Gaius now with 3 dice, leader bonus, and get 2 hits and an ignorable retreat.
3 dice coming back. 2 leader hits.
Nicely done. Oh, and here's leader check on yours. Leader check. Okay.
Then my leader check for you.
Okay. So 2 hits.
A double, but not the one I need.
Alright, so hit. Alright. And now the lights will try to finish Gaius off. And get 2 dice plus leader bonus. And still nothing. Oh. Alright. And I don't have anything else I can do, so that is all.
Those units there. A javelin at Teutobod. Nothing. Javelin over there. I'll just do that.
Do a double time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be those. So these warriors will go there. Those warriors will go there. And okay. Alright. So we'll start with these warriors here. Their blood is up. Charging at the Auxilia. They will have 4 dice plus leader bonus. Get 2 hits.
Auxilia get 3 dice back.
Mm-hmm. Plus leader.
Leader bonus here. A hit.
All right. These will come at the same target there with 4 dice. No leader bonus this time. But they get a hit.
And 1 in return.
Okay. All right, and the other 2 moved. Cannot close combat. They don't have anybody to close combat with. So that, I believe, is that.
That chunk there. Auxilia going after Teutobod.
Okay, I think he will he'll evade.
Okay. 3 dice. That was a good evade. Mediums against the warriors, 4 dice. 1 hit.
Okay. Coming back with 3 dice now. And they get 1 hit.
Lights against the same unit, 2 dice.
Got a hit.
Respectable.
Mm-hmm.
Got a hit.
Alright, and 3 dice back at those lights. And nothing.
And over there against the Auxilia at the end. No hits. Let's send them packing.
To inspired left leadership. Those units. Okay. Start here. Against these Auxilia. Get 3 dice plus leader bonus. And our old friends, the warriors, get to advance and battle again, even without leadership, as I recall. So we will take it against Gaius Maximus there with 3 dice. And get a hit to wipe him out. And here's a leader check. And he is okay. These Auxilia will go after these lights with 3 dice plus leader. And get a hit.
Two dice back. Gave as good as they got.
Right. And finally, those Auxilia with the same target. 3 dice plus leader. Get 2 more hits.
And 1 hit in return.
Alright. These other warriors no longer have a target, so that is a day. Oh, please roll swords. Oh, please roll swords. Oh! Everything you wanted.
No, it's still 1 wasted die, and when you're only rolling 4,
Yeah.
that still hurts. So, with the leader, I'll activate those mediums. Five dice. Going after those warriors.
Take them. Is it a celebratory fist pound?
No, that was my my little wrist thing falling off the desk.
Okay.
Because I've got a glass desk, everything's super slippery.
Gotcha.
So he will take his leader's prerogative. He has to move and attack again, doesn't he?
He has to advance into that hex in order to attack again.
Yeah, I'll do it. 5 dice there.
So fall the brave warriors.
He gets a final advance.
He did.
But he can't attack again, so he'll do that,
All right.
right?
Yep.
And then go after that Auxilia with 4 dice. Oh no, I'm wrong on my extra Spartacus die.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right, so 5 dice for that medium unit against the Auxilia.
2 hits.
2 and a retreat.
Okay, we are supported. And we give 3 back with leader bonus. And 1 hit.
All right, so we'll reshuffle and draw.
All right, I think we will do a mounted charge. Those. And we'll go. We will start with this one here. Against your light cows, I'm going to have 3 dice plus leader bonus.
Ooh. Good roll.
They will advance, move 1 hex, battle again. Of course, you have an option.
I'll stand.
Okay. Another 3 dice plus leader. Nothing.
2 dice back. Nothing.
Do those 3 against, or the lights against your lights again. With 3 dice and leader bonus.
I'll stand.
Okay, here we go. Man, those lights are terrible on that side. And they are supported, so nothing there. Okay, and then Teutobod says, "Watch me!" And he's going to get 4 dice against those lights, plus leader bonus. Take him out. And he's going to charge in, go after these mediums with 4 dice also. Leader bonus. 1 hit and 1 retreat you gotta take. And that is all.
Five dice against the Auxilia.
Yeah.
5 dice against that Auxilia.
Woo. So 1 hit and 4 retreats. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a rout. And
What do you wish to do there?
we shall evade.
Right, 5 dice. Good evade.
Do 3 units on the right. Those 3. Alright. These guys first. against them. Will be 3 plus leader bonus. You have a choice there. Okay, so green circles only.
Okay.
Just 1 hit. Right. Take this one against the same target. Now it's 2 dice plus leader bonus. Get a hit. Alright. And finally, these guys against your Auxilia with 2 dice plus leader. Get a hit. And they are supported. So,
hit and a retreat.
So there's the hit, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that is all.
Okay, folks at home, this is where I expect the comments, but I'm going to go for it.
There's your Leroy Jenkins.
There is my Leroy Jenkins moment. But let's see if I can not wipe the party. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. All right. Start here in the center.
Alright, we must evade that.
5 dice.
Good evade. Evade that. Evade that. Take a hit. Slap and they run. They're the hooligans.
All right. So I expect some salty comments. You're right. It was foolish, but had to try.
Are you braced for the counterattack?
I guess I'm going to have to be.
It will be those 4. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Get 4 dice against those heavies.
5 dice back. 2 hits.
And a retreat.
And a retreat, which you are ignoring right now.
That's right, I will ignore. Okay. And then
your collar is up.
and then 4 dice from these guys. And getting absolutely nothing. Stupid.
And 1 hit there.
Alright. Do the warriors first here against yours. 4 dice. 2 hits.
4 dice back. 2 hits.
And then the Auxilia, attempting to finish them off. 3 dice. A retreat. So that is all for that.
All right.
Back you go.
Actually, no. Just do this. 5 dice.
Got him.
And 5 dice.
Nice. Legions are peeved. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lead change here in the fourth quarter.
Let's see. Very tenuous.
Activate leadership any section. It'll be those two. And I think we're going to do this here. We'll do these guys first with 2 dice plus leader bonus.
Okay.
And getting nothing. Nothing in return, okay. And then medium against the same target. Let's see if we can do it. 3 dice plus leader. That will do. They will advance, move 1, and then battle against these auxilia here. Let's see if we can do a 3 dice plus leader bonus. And 2 hits. That was close. I knew if I didn't get it right then, that was it. You were gonna mop up.
Yeah, I had 2 more line commands. I was gonna move this group. I was gonna move the auxilia out there when you were there,
Yeah.
and just try and wrap and hoping to the retreat would kill you.
Right. Yeah, I think to use a term that my buddy Roger uses over in our Civil War game, that it's almost like in this scenario that the camp down there is just kind of what we call fool's gold. It's the shiny thing down there to say, come on down, get a free banner. And as we've seen before, it's almost not worth it to expend too much effort. I mean, having that light cavalry there to just take it oh so briefly, not even a full turn, was, yeah, I mean, I was not going to sweat it that I lost it that quickly. If there was a chance for me to come down now and grab it, of course, then yes, that would make the difference. So I could see why it's there, but because the entire battle shifted to the top and left flanks, it didn't seem like it was worth it. But this was great. I did not know what to expect on this one, especially when I failed with all of those warriors to finish off those legions. Damn those legions! But of course, we will take 5 minutes and set it up and come right back. So don't go anywhere, folks. More action in round 2.
Round 2, fight.
Round 2, fight! We are back. I am now the Romans, and I'm facing down a horde. A horde. Did I say a horde? It's an army of slathering, hairy, beastly men from the south of France.
Well, originally they're from Germany, but they're in the south of France.
Yes, yes.
Actually, they're from all over. They
know no borders. They're an expansive people. All right, so I'm going to draw my cards here first. Now I only get 4 cards, so that's somewhat limiting. So here we go. And I have my 4.
I will get my 5.
And I do believe I go first. So, 2 in the center. And we're going to do those 2. Just advance forward. That is all. Ah, yes. That old chestnut. It really is a very pretty line with the horses out of the way.
Those units.
Yes. I think we'll do 4 units in the center. Thank you. Three units in the center. Leadership any section. Those. Start with the mediums against your auxilia here with 4 dice plus leader bonus. And punishing.
Effective leadership.
Mm-hmm.
3 dice coming back. Not quite as punishing, but it'll do the job.
And send them back to the line. Alright. Mediums will go against the same target there. 3 dice with leader bonus. And send him packing.
Interesting.
And I believe he will stay there. He'll actually advance, come back, and he'll battle against these auxilia with 3 dice. Oops. There we go, 3 dice. 2 hits.
And 1 in return.
We have our first leader
Here's
check.
a leader check.
He's okay. Alright, and then these these lights against your auxilia with 2 dice plus leader bonus. I'm getting nothing. And a hit, and a retreat. Okay. Inspired left leadership, but I don't have any leaders on the left. So, just be this leader. He'll go to there and attack that light unit. 3 dice plus leader bonus. And get 2 hits. Get a hit return.
Close.
Mr. No Name just dodged a spear. Alright. Back to you. Here it comes. Boogity boogity.
What would you like to do?
They will stand.
Okay. Good stand.
Good stand. 3 dice in return plus leader bonus. And we wipe them out. Yes, Romans will not be challenged. Sent me to gladiator school. Yes, we're gonna run away from that one.
Okay.
That's a good one. So it goes there. Ooh.
Ah.
I think the x-1 equation has shifted over to you. Forward, back. Nary a hit.
Damn it. Damn. I'm gonna go for it.
1 hit. 5 dice. Leader bonus. 2 hits, 2 retreats. So you can ignore one of them.
How far do they?
2. They go back 2.
Yeah. All right.
2, 3 in the center. This one first. There we go. So 5 dice plus leader bonus.
Okay.
3 hits.
All right. So I still get my.
You get your full
4
yeah.
dice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I will give you a hit.
Right. Then this one will go after the same target with 4 dice plus leader bonus. And send him packing. 6 hexes. Alright, that is all.
So they're gonna go over here. They're gonna come down here.
It's always
3 dice with leader bonus.
Always the counterattack.
With leader bonus. Unhorsed.
Unholst.
He lives to fight another day.
There.
Yeah. 3 dice.
See, the counterattacks are murder.
4 dice with leader bonus.
Do.
Ooh.
Do you give up, or are you thirsty for more?
It's tempting.
I could do this all day.
It's tempting. He tasks me. Yeah.
Oh. You had me right where you wanted me. Alright.
But I have Genesis. I have won. I've proven my superiority.
You laugh at the superiority. So we're gonna do here, here, and there. So we're going to attack those warriors with 4 dice plus leader bonus.
Ooh.
3. Caepio is made of stern stuff.
All right. 4 dice with leader bonus coming back at you.
And that is a hit. Give me a leader check. And I believe Caepio will take a step back with that one. Okay.
All right, I'm going to make the same mistake.
Well, there's 3 of them in the deck.
Four dice.
Okay.
Damn.
One hit. All right. 4 coming back. 2 hits.
Same target, 4 dice.
4 dice. 1 hit.
Same target, 3 dice.
Hit. And 4 dice back. 1 hit.
3 dice against those lights.
2 dice back. Nothing.
Unbelievable.
Go with my heavy troops. I'm sorry, heavy troop. And he will just go there. And attack the warriors. With 5 dice. Only 1 hit.
Glad it's not just me.
No, it isn't. X-1 is everywhere.
Take that for your trouble.
Alright. Hit. And we fall... Oh, 2 hits. And we fall back 1. Alright.
Okay.
I haven't seen one of those in forever.
Three dice against your mediums.
Wow. 4 dice back. 1 hit.
Same target.
Okay. That got him.
They will advance, but they won't battle.
Okay.
Here's the gamble.
First strike. Go. 4 dice plus leader bonus. 1 hit. Here's the leader check. He's okay. They will stand. Okay, I'm drawing my card.
Auxilia had one job.
One job.
One job.
All right.
Oh, I wasted my life.
Aquaman. All right, and we will go after Teutobod with 5 dice plus leader bonus.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, he did.
Here's the leader check. 1 die. Ooh, Teutobod falls. And then medium versus warriors, 4 dice. Ooh. Slippery eels. A hit.
Yeah, there.
And 2 retreats. Alright. Back to you. Clash of Shields.
Mm.
These two are the only two adjacent. So they will attack the warriors there with 5 dice. And score a kill. And I think they'll advance. And these lights will go after the Auxilia with 4 dice. Scoring a hit.
10.
Okay, and that is all.
Well, I am glad of one thing in both of our battles. We are breaking the meta of this scenario. From everything I've read, everyone always says it's just a rout. But
yeah, I'm finding it surprisingly more balanced than it would seem on paper.
yeah.
Bloody, to be sure, but balanced.
To be sure. Okay. How to crack this nut. Three dice of leader bonus.
Okay.
Hit and a retreat. Oh. Boo. So, given that, I'll advance and battle again. And I'll go after the Auxilia again.
Alright.
2 hits and a retreat. I made the right choice.
You did. Do 3 units on the left. Okay. The Auxilia here will just throw 2 spears at your warriors.
You gotta move your cavalry before you throw?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
1 hit.
Right.
And then the cavalry will throw 2 spears at the warriors. 1 hit. And then the lights, we'll send them in 2 dice. Wiping them out.
That works.
Alright. That is all. They are defenseless. And they are now dead. Routed from the field. That's 1.
That's 1. What do you wish to do?
I wish to evade.
Okay.
And they will evade. One hit. Alright, we will do outflank.
Oof.
Attempt 1 final flanking maneuver. With these units here. Truly a flanking maneuver. Alright. Start up here with the lights against your warriors. See if we can run them down with 2 dice plus leader bonus. We get a hit. There it is.
Good game.
Yes.
Both games tonight.
Yeah.
Real good.
Very good.
Real good.
We take a breather, collect ourselves, get the battle dust off of us, pick ourselves up, and it is time for final thoughts of the evening for scenario number 4 here.
As I expressed earlier, reading the comments on commandandcolors.net, everyone says this is heavily weighed towards the Germanic tribes, but, I think I'm impressed with both of our games. So.
I really am as well, and I'm not just saying that because I eked out 2 wins, but I'm always impressed when they're really close, because who wants to play in a game that's a blowout on either side, really, and who wants to watch that? So at least I like the entertainment factor of the viewers not knowing, along with us, that there's some tension building there, and you have no idea which way it's going to swing. And there's those last minute efforts on both sides to just, all right, let me knock out one unit. Let me knock out. You got another Spartacus?
Well, so what would that have done? That wouldn't have done diddly. Well, I could have moved those warriors, but
your warriors and Boiorix.
They were so fragile. Yeah.
I think yes. Yeah. The dice went in my favor this time, because each one of your attacks was either just shy, or when they were full strength, they were just doing negligible. They were doing maybe a hit.
Yeah, there was that one round where against that medium unit where I just one,
yep.
and
he was lashing out each time.
Yep.
So, but I think the final tonight was I think I had 14 to your 11, so still within 3. So I pick up 3 blocks on the night. Hooray! 3 banners to bring it closer now. I think it's now right at 50. I think you have a 50 banner margin here thus far in the series, but we still have a long way to go. Yeah, man, this was so much fun. I did not expect it to be as wild as it turned out to be. But this is your chance to chime in and express your thoughts there in the comments section below. And as we do each and every week, we exhort you to please click that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. If you are, thank you very much for staying with us on this journey. And click the like button if you like this one. And if we did something wrong, we are not too proud to have that pointed out to us. Because even here we are at over 40 games, and we're still finding little onesie-twosie things that in the moment, in the heat of battle, that we overlook just because of our excitement, or what our heart desires, as I call it, whenever I roll the dice and I see what I want to see. But any final thoughts for the evening before we let it go?
Yeah, good games tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Good games.
Thank you for bringing us the fond memories of Leroy Jenkins.
Indeed. The greatest military tactician of our time.
That's right. Well, I'm going to take the historical background information next week, and we look forward to having you guys join us along for the ride. So, on behalf of Peter and myself, thank you, and great games tonight, sir.
Yes, they are. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Take care.